Hello children and welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to do class 9th maths chapter 2 polynomials exercise 2.4's fifth question. Factorize. So here 4 polynomials are given, so we have to factorize these polynomials. So let's start then. So children, this is the polynomial that is given and this is not a quadratic polynomial. So its way of factorizing is different than quadratic polynomial. There we were using splitting method. Here after doing few steps, after that only we will be using splitting method. So let's see how we can do this one. Here also one thing will be common, that in the quadratic polynomial, when we were doing the splitting method, we took the first and the last number. Here also please write the first and the last number. Here the first number is 1 because nothing is written, that is why its first number is 1. Here the last number, that is a constant here, so 1 and 2 are the last numbers, that is first and the last number. So the polynomial here is, this is the way of writing the px is equal to x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. So this is what is written. Now we will be using trial method. There is a method called trial method. So by trial method, this is 1. So what we are going to take is, we will take this as, both this we can take. So firstly we will be taking the smaller number. So 1 is smaller than 2. So what we will take is, we will take something like x plus 1. Okay. So we are making a trial here, that we will see whether we get a factor with this or not. So x plus 1 we are taking it as a factor then. So x plus 1, we are saying that x plus 1 is a factor of this polynomial that is given to us. So how will we find that it is a factor of this? We have to substitute the 0 here. So for that, firstly we have to find the 0 of this polynomial. So x plus 1 is equal to 0. So x will be equal to this one, when shifts to the other side it is minus 1. So x's value is minus 1. Now this value we will be substituting in this polynomial that is given to us. So in x's place we'll write minus 1. Now here minus 1 the whole cube, minus 2, minus 1 square, minus again minus 1 plus 2. Because this sign is for this variable, so I have written the sign minus here. Now my x's place I will substitute minus 1. So do not forget it. Now minus 1 cube, this is an odd number, the power is an odd number, so the sign will not change. So minus 1 minus 2 multiplied by minus 1 to the power 2. So this is an even number, so here the sign will change. So minus 1 multiplied by minus 1, that is minus 1 multiplied by minus 1 will give us minus minus plus 1. I am not writing plus because no need to write it. So similarly we got here 1. Now minus minus plus, and 1 is here, plus 2. So now minus 1 minus 2 multiplied by 1 gives us minus 2 plus 1 plus 2. Okay. Now see what are we having. So minus 1 plus 1 is 0. Minus 2 plus 2 is 0. So answer is 0. If our answer is 0, then we can say that this, what we have taken, is actually a factor of this polynomial. So this is the first factor. So we can mention it here as first factor. So this one, this thing that we have taken on trial basis, whether it is a factor or not, this is a factor. So x plus 1 is a factor. Why is it a factor? Because as here the remainder is 0. As remainder is 0. So this is the first factor. It is 0. Now what we will do? This is the question. So if it is the factor, that means we can divide this polynomial by this polynomial, that is x plus 1. So if something is a factor of the other one, that means we can divide it. So here also we will divide. So x plus 1, this is what is the factor of this polynomial. So we are dividing. So as we got x plus 1 as the factor of this polynomial, so we are going to try and divide x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2 with the factor, that is x plus 1. So now this is known as division of polynomials. So how to do it, I'll tell you. So x plus 1. So x is here. With which number or a variable we should multiply x to get x cube? It is like we have to get x cube. So with which number should we multiply x, this x, to get x cube here? So one way is thinking of like, if I divide x cube by x, I will get here x, 1x multiplied by 1x, it will be gone, and then only x square will be remaining. Okay, otherwise think that with x, with which number should you multiply to get here x square, x cube? So you know that it is like x square, then you will get x cube. Either ways you can think and write. So x multiplied by x square will give me x cube. Now here the other number is also there, so you have to multiply with that number also. So 1 multiplied by x square is plus x square. Always be careful by writing these things. See the powers, where are you writing all your numbers and all your variables or your terms. Now we have to subtract it. As it is division, so we have to subtract. So sign, subtraction sign here, subtraction sign here. These two will be cancelled, so I'm cancelling it out. Now minus x square minus 2x square, that is minus 2x square minus x square. Okay, so minus minus will be this sign. Earlier it was positive, but plus minus it became as minus, that is negative sign. So minus 2x square minus x square will be minus 3x square. So I'll simply write here minus 3x square. Why is the sign negative? Because both the negative signs here, bigger number sign is negative, so we have written here minus 3x square. Now minus x, we will drop it down, so minus x. Now next again, with which term should you multiply x to get 3x square? So x multiplied by, if I do 3x, I will get here 3x square. Okay, so I have to multiply it by plus, I have to get minus, isn't it? So I will multiply it by minus 3, and that to x. So minus 3x multiplied by x will give me minus 3x square. Okay, so remember with which number means you have to write the sign also. So minus 3x square. Now the next number also we have to multiply. So minus 3x multiplied by 1 gives us minus 3x. So again we have to subtract. So subtraction sign, subtraction sign. These two will be cancelled. Minus plus minus minus plus. So minus plus 0. Now here minus minus plus is there. Now see here. I'll show you here. So it is like minus x, and this minus minus is plus. So plus 3x. So plus 3x minus x, that is plus 2x. So our answer here will be plus 2x. I am not writing the sign here, but if it is not written, then it is positive. Now we have to drop down the 2. So plus 2. Now with which term should I multiply x to get 2x? So it is like here x. To get 2x, I have to multiply it by 2. Then I will get 2x. X multiplied by 2 is 2x. So 2x. Then, so I have to write here 2. I didn't write here. So 2x. Now what? 2 multiplied by 1 is 2. So 2. Now we have to subtract here. So negative sign. Now see, negative and 1 positive. So this will be cancelled. And negative 2 and plus minus negative. So negative 2 and positive 2 also will be cancelled out. So what is our answer now? It is 0. So what have we got here? We have got a quadratic polynomial. What we did is we divided the polynomial that was given to us, this polynomial. We divided this polynomial with the factor that we have found out with the help of trial method. And then what we did, after dividing, we got a quadratic polynomial here. So this quadratic polynomial, now we will factorize, and what? We will get 2 more factors. So this is how you do the factorization in bigger or cubic polynomial. So here now, So this is the quotient that we have gotten. This is a new quadratic polynomial that we will use here and factorize it. So the quotient, that is, it is equal to x square minus 3x plus 2. So this polynomial now I'm going to factorize as we did earlier. So here the first and last numbers are 1 and 2. So 1 multiplied by 2 is 2. We have to get minus 3x here. So if I do minus 2x minus x is equal to minus 3x it is. So minus minus we add, but the sign of the bigger number we are going to write it here. So it is minus 3x. Now what? So x square minus, in place of this, minus 2x minus x plus 2. Okay, now we have to group it. So we are grouping it. Now when we group it, I'll take x as common. So what is left inside? X minus 2. Now in this side it is minus. Again I will write here x minus 2, and then with which number should I multiply this x minus 2 to get minus x and plus 2? I have to multiply it by minus 1. Minus 1 multiplied by x minus x, minus 1 multiplied by minus 2, minus 2. So x minus 2 and x minus 1 are the two factors that we have got from the quotient that we found out when we divided the original polynomial with the factor that we found by the trial method. So now in total, when we are writing the factors that they have asked us, first factor will be x plus 1 that we have got from the trial method. The second factor, any of these you can take it as second factor. I am taking it as x minus 2 and then x minus 1. So these are the answers, that is x plus 1, x minus 2 and x minus 1. So children, hopefully you must have understood how we have done the first question. Now we'll do the second question in the next video. Until then, bye and thanks for watching.